It's always a special pleasure to welcome you to the White Carpet here on Joy News on Multi TV. My name is Gladys Osei Oredu. Okay, so tonight we're taking you through all the issues that made headlines during the week in the entertainment industry, not just in Ghana here, but of course across our borders. But there's a lot happening in-house, right? Did you know that Freddie Mayway is in town? He's in town for the African Legends Night. We caught up with Freddie Mayway, who actually has been naming a couple of personalities in the music industry as his kind of legends, who he would refer to as legends. And Kojoenchi happens to be one of those legends. And guess what? The much anticipated, much talked about wedding, celebrity wedding has finally happened real, live and colored. Well, so Katal Big J, formerly known as Tietias, and Selly of Big Brother fame tied the knot just this evening, and so now the two shall be one. We now have Mr. and Mrs. Fiawu. Of course, those of you who do not know the real name of Tietias, he's called Stephen Fiawu. So Selly is now Selly Fiawu. Okay, so we'll be bringing you excerpts of the marriage ceremony right here on the White Carpet. And there's too much, I don't know which else to take out. But of course, Lord Kenyan has been talking about how he felt when he went ear piercing. You know, when it was his time in secular music, he pierced both ears. He remembers he pierced one in Canada, one in UK. Well, he says he was feeling high, champion, when he did those. We'll bring you those exclusives right here on the White Carpet. But of course, you can always be part of the show via our WhatsApp number. The number is 0267 844 024. And guess what? There are new sensations coming up. Is it music you want? Is it rap? Is it freestyle? Is it live? You have it all right here on the White Carpet. Why would you want to miss this opportunity? Stay with us. Thank you, Airtel. Thank you, Optimal Hair Relaxer.
The White Carpet is brought to you by
Airtel, the smartphone network.
In a couple of minutes, the African Legends Night is taking place at the banquet hall at the State House, and the headlined artist, Freddie Mayway, has been telling us about what he is going to do to patrons who happen to find themselves there tonight. Of course, he'll be doing I can't sing the song, but you know, he has this kind of dance that he'll go and the leg. Okay, I don't want to. Well, let me reserve that for Freddie Mayway because he's going to do right that now.
Call a legend here in Africa.
In Ghana, especially, everybody know Mr. Music Man. Kojo andPray3 is the one who I work here, and is somebody very, very example, because he showed the way to the new generation, and now we know Sarkodie, we know so many singers, Trigmatic, and you know, and Trigmatic especially using high life music to work, and I appreciate.
Is it true that you like everything big?
It depends. If it's from ladies, yes, but for men, no.
So if it's ladies, you like them big?
For yes. You can go to the bush to look for, you know, the flesh.
So you like Lulu?
Like
you like it big?
Like you never drink milk when you were a child. Okay. When you were a baby, you drink milk. Like me, everybody like Lolo.
So, why would you want to miss out on the white handkerchief moment at the Banquet Hall State House at the African Legends Night? Do you know who your legend is? At least he helped you with one, Kojoenchi, and upcoming legends, Sarkodie, them, you know, Shatawale, them, he mentioned them well. Congratulations to all who seem to be on the legends part. At this moment, I have this brilliant duo who they are actually doing something else to the music industry. I don't know if you have spotted them yet, but when they just string one, you know that they are something else you've got to watch out for. I am talking about Fatal and forgive me, but I just have to confess.
That's okay. Fatal,
welcome to the White Carpet. Is that a name for the two of you?
No, actually, he's the leader of my band, Naumbe band.
Naumbe.
Yeah.
Okay. Naumbe, what do you play? Do you play your kind of song? I'm sure you're also going to tell me you play your style.
yeah. We do African world music.
Okay.
You know, because the kind of music that we do and it's a different thing, you know, and it's a different energy.
Yeah.
You know, so it's.
Are you shy, Fatal?
No, I'm not shy.
Are you hungry?
No.
Maybe you should warm yourself up. Give me one beat and let's go. Just give me a few strings here. Let's all warm up and then we can get to the conversation.
Africa na umbo tiala, ujeni kumate, uzantete. Umbo tiama, na ujeni kumate, kuzantete. Timal satulga lima shikafambo na unjeni kumate kuzantite. Timala cheke lima fufumbo na unjeni kumate kuzantite. Little. God bless we Africans. Now body Africa. God bless we African. Now body Africa. Timali fufu, timali banku, timali satsuka, checkable. Timali fufu, timali banku, timali satsuka.
We're eating fufu, we're eating banku, we're eating Africa. Very soon you mention
Africa. Africa.
I'm trying out
Africa.
But this is really exciting. Yeah. I'm sure if I leave you, you'll go on and on and on till the end of this show and beyond. How long can you play straight play?
For 1.5 hours.
Aren't we blessed? So you're going to give us background tune while we do all the other talking, Abby.
Oh, okay.
But really tell me, what did you say the name again is? What kind of
Fatal
music?
Keita.
No. I mean the kind of music, your band.
We do world music.
World music. When you say world music, what exactly do you mean?
I mean tradition music.
Traditional music.
African root tradition music.
Okay.
You know, it sells around the world.
What inspired that?
What
inspired you to do world music?
Cause that is me. That is where I'm from. That's my roots. You know, and to me, as an artist or a musician or whatever you do, you don't need to neglect your root. You know, you must always, fuse in your root. And that makes you you.
But if you say world music, I think I have a challenge because the world comprises of the Europeans. So we have the reggae, love rock, raga, love blues, everything in there. So how apart from what you sang, what else do you think that you call world music? Because if you tell me African music, it's comfortable. But the ones you mentioned, world music, I'm expecting to hear some Afro rock kind of tune also.
The reason why it's world is, they have a feeling for it, and the feeling, they can't get it in the Western music.
So what are you trying to just say, that everybody will enjoy the tune?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it's mass. You know, it's mass, and it's hard to do. So when they see you performing it live or doing that kind of stuff, I mean, it's to the world.
I'm going to have to try something. I love your strings. I love the sound of your strings.
Thank you.
And so we have another gospel sensation in the house who will be joining us very soon. I would want to see how you guys will just do a freestyle collaboration right here. Are you ready for that?
Wow.
All you need is the strings, the sounds.
Yeah, I know. But
so we'll come back to that. You'll be thinking. I'll give you time to think about that. But before we get talking about I'm putting them on the spot, but trust me, they will deliver. All right. So let me also tell you about Lord Kenya, who has been talking about, he's been explaining how he felt when he did the ear piercing, but actually he remembers. He goes down. He says it reminds him of where he has come from. Lord Kenya is turning 5 years in ministry, and he's celebrating that in Kumasi on the 28th of October 2015 this year. But catching up with him, he's been telling us about that and more of his past, and how Christ coming into his life has made him heal. Of course, well, when we come back, he had some messages to give out to hip life artists. But for now, let's go to Lord Kenyan. Lord Kenyan telling us about his past and the testimony he bears to God.
Oh, that's my past. That's why I have a testimony.
Yes.
See, it tells you I'm from somewhere coming. Probably, we're talking about someone just looking at me and said, "This is not Lord Kenya. He's different now," and all that. Maybe bad for this. If you ever said to someone, "This guy smoked, sniffed cocaine, drink up Hennessy full bottle and got drunk and get," you say, "Oh, you're lying." No, this shows it, where I'm coming from. This was a PS6 in London, and this was done in Canada. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and loses his way? So
at that time, what were you thinking?
Hey, high, chompia, top of the world. Yeah, get on the stage and scream, ladies. That was what I was thinking. Top of the world. And then, see, that's what Solomon said. It's a vanity upon vanity.
Any regrets?
I have never regretted in life, because it's a process. See, for me to get to where I have to get to, God needed to take me from somewhere and then take me there.
Well, Lord Kenya also had a special message to all hip life artists, not hip life artists, but those who are fighting over the ownership of who coined the word hip life, or who originated hip life, or whichever side of hip life. He has a message for you. Take a listen.
Music is too big, it's too loud. So one person cannot say it is me. You understand what I'm saying? But look, I've told him, if you do music, but me, I'll tell them that all this thing is not important. You know why? Because there's nothing high about your high life. There is nothing hip about your hip life. What is more important is Christ's life. For Jesus said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. And no one comes to the Father except through him," Jesus. John 14:6. What is so high about your high life? High life. What is so hip about your hip life? Hip. Is that a hip thing? No. But Christ's life.
Doing it for your better cheer in the various seasons of the year. You got called only as dear, so you shall play fair. But there's nothing in this world to fear but your own fear.
Was he doing that? Okay, that's that. What is that? Well, but talking about Christ's life, as Lord Kenya puts it, One Love and Jules have been dedicating a song to Lord Kenya. We can take a listen to that as well.
Which song should we do for them?
I think we should do a song for Lord Kenya and Christ's life.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For Lord Kenya?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. I wish I could kill every Christian, 'cause I love them, and send them right on up to heaven for enjoyment. 'Cause when I look at this planet Earth, in fact, Christians are suffering. We saw Lord Kenya was sweating. Working hard every day, slaving away for their pay, for their pastor, for his offering. Very soon, sweat. You're blessed.
Oh, thank you.
Well, so that was a Christ Life performance. Let me come back to Fatal. And would you also do a Christ Life kind of performance? Do you have any song in Christ Life?
No, you
do world music.
You do world music, and
how is the future like for you, Fatal?
Oh, it's so great. It's so great, I see myself so big,
Yeah.
And let's talk.
Okay, Fatal, I'm saying thank you now, but I guess you would also want to leave me with a sweet memory with your strings. So when Fatal is giving us some string in there, and when we come back, whilst I say thank you to him, I equally want to say thank you to Optimal Hair Relaxer, Airtel, and all our sponsors.
Kakucheda mili yakakumali amamambe asalila amumale salila Kakucheda mili yakakumali biya ulazugu kacha mili yakakumali amamambe asalila asalila Kadosu sabza shena une Tia yanku mabia Kadosu sabza shena ukonko Tia yanku mabia Asalina, asalina Kadosu sabza shena une Tia yanku mabia Kadosu sabza shena ukonko
Let's quickly shift our focus to the gospel music industry and do a bit more Christ-life kind of music. I have been joined in studio by this gospel sensation. She says that it is one unique thing she's going to use to thrill the industry. You won't want to hear any other person but just her. Her name is Fafa. Hey, Fafa.
Hey,
just,
Gladys.
Yeah, watch out. You hear it for yourself. I love your voice. You have such a strong voice.
Thank you.
Can you just respond in what you do?
Thank you.
You're welcome to the white carpet.
Thank you. I'm delighted to be here.
Sure. I saw your video and I was like, okay, this is daring. This is adventurous. This girl is too known, Papa. Well, let's just take a watch at the video. When we come back, I'm sure you agree with me. But of course, you can send your comment via our WhatsApp number. The number is 0267 844-024. Tell me, just watch the video. You come and tell me. I'm sure you would feel good that your own can make a video, simple video but classic. Take a watch.
he still supplies my need. When I'm down, down and out, and I got nowhere to go, I still know deep inside that he sees my best side. I've been young, now I'm grown, but that's one thing you should know. God has been good to me, and he still supplies my need. When I'm down, down and out, and I got nowhere to go, I still know deep inside that he sees my best side. Let me make a sing, oh 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 oh. Let me make a shout, oh 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 oh. Make me wanna go, oh 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 oh. Make me wanna go, oh 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 oh. You done make me sing, make me shout, make me jump and do my dance. Make me wanna go, oh 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 oh. Make me wanna go, oh 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 oh. You done make me sing, you done make me, yeah. You done make me wanna go, oh 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 oh. Make me wanna go, oh 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 oh. You done make me sing, make me shout.
Right, so did I talk too much? Hey, Fafa.
Hey,
but the hairstyle I saw in there is just what you have here. Is that your signature hairstyle?
It's not exactly, but I love it. I love the natural look. I love the braids. I just love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you don't keep natural hair.
Because what? I relax it.
Yes.
It feels
But
good.
it's also good because I believe you use optimal hair relaxer, which is the best for your hair from root to tip.
Oh yeah.
It gives you the best
It means
hair.
you have a package for me. Is that what you're trying
No
to do?
problem, but at least I know that is what you use. So give it, supplying you is no problem.
Great, I'm
Once
taking it
yes,
all.
Yes.
Taking it all.
And your nails to speak Airtel, yeah? That's very good. You knew where you were coming, right?
They're going to sponsor all that I do, so no problem.
No problem. You sorted, darling.
I'm sorted.
Yeah. Because what you do is powerful. I love your voice. You have such a strong voice.
Thank you.
Did you have to groom it or you blessed with it naturally?
I thank God for the gift. God has blessed every individual with a talent, and I thank God for the ability to identify and be able to use it to bless people, humanity, everybody. And there's a great future ahead of us in this industry, and encourage everybody out there to get glued to it.
I loved it the first time we spoke, and I asked you what unique thing do you bring on board. Would you want to repeat that here?
I'm not going to repeat that, but watch out. We have the video. It's on YouTube.
Okay.
I am on Facebook. Send me messages. Let's chat. Let's share the good things that God has done for us. And that is what God has called us to do, because everybody has a potential talent. And it's very important that you discover that potential that you have, because you don't want to leave this earth empty.
It's true.
And once you discover that potential, there are lots of things you're going to go through, because it's a journey of the unknown. And in this journey, there are so many things you're going to go through. But once you have a definite goal, you have the requisite skills, you have the required knowledge, and then you persevere, you are focused on a bedrock of patience, and then above all, spiritual backing, you're going to come out great.
You're deep, Fafa, but I also love the way you know, you're free-spirited, freestyle, you just flow like that. For instance, let me just tell you this one. I asked her one question.
Which
and
one is
then
that?
She go, you make me wanna something. No. Let's do it.
Which one is that?
I just feel like just sitting back, folding my arms and just enjoying you do your freestyle.
I know you're enjoying me already.
Can we go? Yeah, let's do more of
You
that.
done make me sing.
Yeah.
You make me shout. You make me jump and do my dance. You make me wanna go. You make me wanna go. You done make me sing. I give you praise. I give you all the worship. You make me wanna go.
You're excited to be with, really. But let me just read a few comments here. This says, I'm watching live from Cape Coast. Good work done. I'm really enjoying you. I'm Albert, and tell Fafa she is shaggy. Okay, let me see. Another one says, you see, the moment you took the seat, the messages are just coming. The tab will go very soon.
That's what it is about.
Okay, so this is Osikani Shadow Sribo. I love your show. I love your outfit. Thank you so much, Osikani Sribo. But Justice Marfo, I've seen your call, but I cannot answer the call now. So if you can send it in message, I appreciate that very much.
We're on
Justice.
We're
on air. We can't answer your call. Nobody will hear you talk. Just me. But I want us all to share. This says, I dey feel Fafa she be too much.
Glory to God. Glory to God.
No,
Thank you.
Okay, no. So read his next one.
Which one is that?
It's right there.
I dey feel Fafa, she's too much. The voice alone from Bright said the fear. Oh, thank you, Bright. I love you. I love you. God bless you.
Yes,
God
Fafa. You've witnessed the gospel music industry, you know, come down, go. And who would you say at this moment is your biggest name in the industry?
There are so many big names in the industry. Everybody is doing what they can to use their gifts and potential, and they're doing great.
You don't feel at this moment that you are the biggest name ever that happened to the music gospel industry?
I am a royal priesthood, a chosen generation. I am peculiar. That is what my scripture tells me.
Okay.
Yes.
So do you have an album together yet?
Yes, I have 2 albums, and I'm working on the 3rd. Yes, the first
for
is
how long
Father's
have you
House.
been in the industry to have 2 albums already?
Gladys, oh my God. You never cease to crack me up. I released the first album in 2012.
Okay.
So we're in 2015.
Okay.
That's about how many years? I'm going to be
3 years.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And I have 2 albums, working on the 3rd. I have a couple of singles out on the 3rd, but right now, Make Me Wanna is a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody should make you want to do something big, something
I mean, he's been good
huge.
to us. He's been
Yes,
good
it's
to us.
true.
There's every
It's true.
reason to shout and dance and give him praise. And that's what the song is about. It's my testimony summed up in a song.
Yeah. Okay, Fafa, we are not going yet, but let me you heard Lord Kenya talk about Christ life, right?
Yes, I think I did.
So instead of hip life or high life, do Christ life. Don't go stand there and do. It's not a thing to go, but more Christ life tunes. Okay, so what you have had a chance 3 years in the gospel music industry. You know what goes on. There is this perception out there that gospel artists are not united. Do you also buy into that perception?
I have great friends in the industry, a lot of friends. I have intimate relationship. Oh, did I say intimate? I mean, I'm close. We're close, and well, every human being has wherever there are people, where 2 or more people are gathered, there is God. But where 2 or more people are gathered, there is conflict as well. So if a couple of people are not able to work out their differences, there's no need to generalize, you know, to make it look like it's everybody. Of course, there are issues in the other industry, the secular industry as well, and all over. So I don't think it would be fair to generalize, no way, because I am very good friends and family with a lot of them.
It's nice to know. But before we go, is there anything you would want to drop out there?
Yes, Make Me Wanna is a thing. Go on YouTube, Make Me Wanna Fafa. I'm on Facebook, Faith Fafa Goba. I'm on Twitter. Follow as you follow Jesus.
Sure. So follow Fafa. Thank you so much. Follow Fafa. Let me rehearse that. Follow Fafa. All right. So the biggest wedding ever to happen in Ghana happens today at Trasako Phase 1, where Cartel Big J and Selly tied the knot, and the 2 shall be one. So now we have Mr. and Mrs. Cartel Big J Fiawu, Selly Fiawu. Let's take excerpts of that celebrity wedding.
They say 2 wrongs can never make a right. I've regretted my actions, baby. So please come back home and let me make it right. Come on. Nancy me tokete swamena. Hey, me do kuipo one cry. Yeah. Now my friend is so on fire. And I do the same cosino nzia. Me take up a car, me to America.
me were great. Baby, I'm my if I bought it, show it. Cause every smile makes me wanna fall apart. Every cry is like a bullet to my heart. Time, bro, time, bro, time, bro. I'm on feel
Ladies and gentlemen, you can do better once again. Nice one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, now I'd like to call on a very powerful man of God. A very, very good man of God that I know, that lots of people will say good things about him.
Mention your full name. Put on your finger this ring as a symbol and a token of our relationship. So that do us part. Put it on her forefinger. Left.
I knew that it would get to this. I didn't think it would get here this early. Right, so nice wishes for them. Happy marriage. Prosperity, success, understanding, communication, patience. That's what I wish for them.
Beautiful advice for them, but when are you taking this advice yourself?
Hopefully in a year or two. In a year or two.
Did you say a year or two? When
can you speak? Because no, we are getting to the end of this year. So next year.
So this is the in a year or two is the next year?
No. The next year is the year.
The men out there, you've got to be well because Nikki is having too much time to make decisions.
She's such a lovely person, and all I have to say is her husband is a lucky man, and he should hold on to her.
By a kiss. Please, did you see the kiss? Okay, so. Over to you, Joe Latte. Did you see the case? Did you see the case? Okay, those who said no have it. Aha! This one is heaven's kissing.
What advice are you giving Selly today?
I'm just going to tell Selly, which I've told them already, but for everybody to also learn is she should never ever be lazy. She should be truthful when it comes to love making. When she's ill, she let him know he's ill. But when he's enjoying it, she let him know that he's enjoying it. Then the opposition is true. Do you understand?
This is the best position you would recommend.
Wow, they are all younger, and Selly, she's not weighty like me. So I think La Table will be okay for her. The La Table is she's going to lie her back on the coffin table. No. Maybe center table. Or, coffin table, some of them are a bit longer. Then she raise the two legs. She cross, what it is she has to raise her two legs like this, crosses the way, and then the vagina is going to pull up. And then, Tietias needs to really go down the knee and then start toffee wappy. And she needs to, they should speak through their love making. Tietias. Tietias. Baby, I'm loving you. Oh, in this Selly. Baby, you're just sweet.
Oh, yeah. Like they said, I'm hoping that they can have at least four kids in the next 2 years.
Okay, let me catch you. So, can you just be kind and share some of your bedmatics with them?
Oh, no. I'm sure they know everything already. So, they know everything. I'm sure they have all the experience. So, you know what I mean?
Were you one of the guys who had an eye for Selly in the Big Brother house?
I can't say that, no. Let me don't complicate things. No, never.
And
Actually, there's a competition in the house that we had to role play a wedding, and funny enough, she partook and she was the bride in the house. So it was very predictable. She's a wifey material. She loves that man, and if anything, Big Brother was a test.
Do you already feel like this thing will be
Obi for 2000.
Oh, well, it's great. It looks beautiful, but it's not all about what it looks. It's about what it becomes. You know, becomes great. I pray for God's blessings. They should become stronger, like everybody has advised. Yeah,
2,000 Ghana. Okay, I didn't know. How soon are we looking forward to yours?
To mine, I'm waiting for Yvonne.
When is getting married? Next year, maybe next year, the two of us. You never know. Yeah. Maybe you have to say next year so it happens to you.
Next year.
Are you enticed by what you have here?
What we have here, this is beautiful, really. You know, even if it's just this table, you know, you don't have to invite the whole world or whatever it is. It's, you know, they invited their friends and, you know, a union, you know, they invite. It's beautiful to get married. So I wish them all the best. They're happy married.
A lot of kids. Is it like my papa kind of kids or take your time kind of kids?
They've been dating for a while already, you know, so I'm even surprised they don't have kids yet. But it's good they've done the right thing, you know. So yeah, a lot of kids. I don't know how many they would want to have, but yeah, a lot of kids.
Okay.
Maybe 10, you never know.
Okay.
Love is a beautiful thing, but to find the right one, happiness is guaranteed. If you can't have us all, don't come down, no one. Hey, if it's a million wild, it's a kawan and come for. Hey, else one will go, okay, I should buy it. Like I don't know, I'm a woman on you, blame me. Else one will go, okay, I should buy it. Like I don't know, I'm a woman on you, blame me. And on the side, I can't stand on no. On the side, yes, I do. Yes, I do, but I sure got proof. The way that you feel in your everyday move. Yes, I'll be your provider. Yes, I'm a woman, which I fight that. Because I'm a don't get me inside that. If you're inside that, if you're me white that. And so I don't be money, don't be issue. Gotta take hold of this baby, be the tissue. And yeah, oh, boss, I'm a kind of waka. Who knows how to work, yeah, or down, or you still know the cat side, food or not, just down outside. Take it easy, or buy members, so I can feature it all on carrying no more detail. Communication is the key to understanding. Let you know, Jehovah God will see you through. Let's sing it together. Everyone is all back and stop and know. I'm back and stop and know. Open door and go see you. Yeah. Everyone is all back and stop and know. I'm back and stop and know. Open door and go see you. Yes, I do. Open door and go see you. Yeah. Everyone is all back and stop and know. I'm trying to I love you. Open door and go see you. Yeah.
There will be more of Cartel Big J and Selly's wedding coming up before this show ends. But there's a lot of issues we also have to talk about, and I haven't joined by today. He's home alone. Would it be your first time being home alone, Chris?
No, I think this is the second time.
This is the second time. Oh, okay. So it means that you're adjusting. Sometimes it happens here. Okay, Chris, welcome to the White Carpet.
Thank you.
It's been a good week for you.
Yeah, we can only thank God for all the good things He's done. Hoping, praying for better things to come in subsequent weeks.
Beautiful. You know, Gavivina Tamaklo, actor, says that he almost quit the acting industry. Forgive me, I'm just fidgeting with my African legends.
She's connected, you know.
Yeah, you see. Right from here, we go in there. Okay, so Gavivina says that he almost quit the movie industry because of unprofessionalism from producer's side. He's not handled very well. They use him and they don't pay him well. And even they're not paying him well, they don't even pay at all. And so the accusation that producers are unprofessional, is it something that is on, or you think we've come of age, it may have gone down?
Somewhere, somehow. I don't think this should be news because it's an open secret. Some people going to take roles just because they want to be seen, they want to get the fame and all that. However, I don't know the context in which he was given the roles. However, it's rather unfortunate to know this is the situation he found himself at a point in time. This is not to say it's his own cup of cake. However, it's something that happens within the Ghanaian movie industry. We've heard about series of issues, from sex for roles, the big Aquest issue. There's a lot that's happening. When it comes to professionalism, I think we are not there yet.
Because quite recently we had a Fukunaga complaining of unprofessionalism on the part of the local crew. And Gavivina also comes to complain about unprofessionalism on the part of producers.
That's something.
That's serious accusation.
It's something which is existing. There's something that's happening. And
us is coming though.
The bottom line is this. I think stakeholders within the movie industry needs to have a thorough check. They need to come again. They need to see what's working, what's not working. I think we need to realize the essence of having these unions. It's just not only about fostering unity and looking out for their interests. However, we need to take a look at some of these things. How well or how far our movies can go. It all depends on this. When you have professionals doing the work, that means the output is going to be good and better. At every point in time, you are going to come out with the best materials which can compete across the globe or the continent. It's just not for any share, iota of lack or something that the Shellys and co are doing pretty much well. It's about management. It's about making sure they get the right equipment, the right people, qualified professionals to ensure the job is done. And I think as an industry, we are not getting any better, more especially when it comes to the Kumawood, sector. There's a lot of things people talk about, having to shoot a movie in a day or two, and a whole lot of things. Some way, somehow, we need to find ways of encouraging them, letting them know we need to build a vibrant industry. We need to get systems and structures working so that we can get our movies internationally, and also our practitioners within the industry can eat off their works. It's simple. It's something we need to do. It's said time and time over. We've talked too much
everyone
is criticizing, everyone is pointing out the
It's about time we actually got it done and stopped the talking.
That's it.
But what is this about, celebrity meeting fans and meet the fans? Well, the latest is with Papi Kojo. Papi Kojo, they actually say he made 2,000 fans happy with change your DP with Papi Kojo. Did you change your DP with him? Would you ever want to use Papi Kojo as your DP?
Bottom line is this: we need to realize, the whole, the reality is this: iconization in this part of the world does not really work. It does not translate into sales.
But they get the people.
The bottom line is this: for brand visibility, brand awareness. Why would you want to do it? It's to move units, translate into sales. It doesn't really work. At the end of the day, out there in London and US and whatever, artists always have meet and greet. It's nothing new. The fact that
Sarkodie went to Tom
did it,
and I had comments like, this guy pie, so this is what he wants to take our money for.
It's nothing new. It's happening all over the world.
I want us to take a look at Papi Kojo's session. And when we come back, we can better tell whether it was really a waste of time or it was worth it. But when you see, I have seen, and it was, I think, the joy on some of the fans' faces spoke volumes. Let's take a watch.
Real or no? Slim. And Pemehu, and Yamaluk say told, Taddy Braff for my room and metro. Absaki believe Joy being put on strong to make Gansi baby I can will no way flow. Huh, a boom for this room. Relan and Yami make a bin in your row. DJ Fifini DJ Castle being down and I said my mom put a come to run or mon classy. Horn mon classy, a genie grim the year me than it take a shibama, born on Castle Chima, Corno Montasi. For no more classy, or Panarabon Pampana, or some bandana, many your Benny Tassi.
Oh, I said, yeah, what's out, yeah. All we wanna do is chill and pour some drinks, All she wanna do is chill and fuck with me, We only know real cause we don't roll with fix. Papi, I bet the bill never la no. Rela na yami. Papi, I bet the bill never la no. Rela na yami. Papi, I bet the bill never la no. Rela na yami. Papi, I bet the bill never la no.
Pemehu, and Yamaluk say told, Taddy Braff for my room and metro. Absaki believe Joy being put on strong to make Gansi baby I can will no way flow.
Well, so that was the meet and greet session of Papi Kojo. Change your DP. In fact, I'll change my DP for Papi Kojo any day because it's the Ghana's version of Van Damme.
Oh, really?
You see his ponytail at the back, yeah. Well, but I think, just like you say, iconization, this could be a good cause for Brandon, yeah?
For me, I think, first of all, let me say, I think it's a good initiative from Ghana Music Group. GhanaMusic.com, considering the fact that they've been around over the period, and I think it's a step in the right direction. It's just an avenue, creating an avenue for the artist to meet his following, for his following, like his followers to get closer to him. Some way, somehow, I want to believe subsequent editions with other artists they want to do, there should be, a couple of add-ons.
But they shouldn't charge when they're doing such sessions. It should be free. I don't know whether he charged though, but I hear somebody else charged.
Oh, okay. It just needs to be vibrant, it needs to be fresh, it needs to be new at every point in time. The whole essence is to interact with following all the fans. At every point in time, the big idea is what is very necessary. What's the touching point? Maybe with subsequent editions we'll see something. I wasn't there, maybe I will try and go there the next time.
Please
it's
do.
A lot of
so next time make sure you notify Chris so that he can be there to
I was actually aware
Okay.
But because of my busy
next time
schedule,
make time. But let's also talk about the Sugar Project, which saw the oldies begin. I have one favorite guy who dances serious dance move. Let's watch that. When we come back, we'll talk about the Sugar Project here.
Okay.
So let's see. When was the last time you had the boogie? Just take a watch at these oldies. My boss, Kwesi Chum, there, right there, with I Know You Later. Just watch them. That was a naughty kind of dance move by that guy, right?
Taking you back into days and
but you see the Sugar, okay, you know about the Sugar Projects, right?
Basically, I think it's a right cause, considering the fact that it seeks to, raise funds to help a cause. I think it's always a laudable idea. And we want to believe and hope and pray the funds is directed to the intended purpose.
And that one, I don't doubt it, because the person spearheading is Kojo Yankson, who has a personal experience he says that when he found out that he has diabetes, that was when he discovered how challenging and difficult it was for diabetic patients to actually get health care. And so the whole concept of finding help to assist such persons is coming from personal experience.
We pray, you know, he's guided by such principles to ensure he really does what he wants to do.
Okay.
But on the other hand, you know, it was opportunity for our oldies to, you know Charlie, come show what them got, you know.
Charlie, look at that old guy.
In a white shirt, I guess, your favorite.
Oh my goodness. Somebody says, is it out of naughtiness? But of course, no, who doesn't like to be distressed? And that old man got a move.
It just tells you they were young at a point and maybe they were funky, freaky,
I mean, watching
sexy,
my
crazy.
CEO raising their hands, hey.
You rarely see him, you know, on that level.
I didn't even think that I'll ever see him dance. And he was doing that with his wife. Well, I mean, it's a beautiful sight. I know you later feeling very ayongi.
You know.
It's beautiful to see such things. But have you heard One Love talking about he wanting to become a judge?
You know, One Love over the period has tried to, let me say, mimic people or just try to make fun of serious issues. It's been his own way of, you know, making hilarious stands when it comes to serious national issues. It gives, you know, a very humane aspect to it. I remember something, you know, I remember having a chat with him long ago. And he says for him, when such things come up, there's tension, there's pressure on the system and everything. He takes advantage to do something. Don't forget, he's also trying to do something to get his brand out there, to let people know. You know, he just thrives on these controversies, and so you know, you
enjoys controversy. But Keke Fosu says about 90% of musicians are into drugs.
I don't know if he has empirical evidence to say that. Like
he admits he's done it before and knows they do.
Yes. Having been around for a while and having worked with people within the industry, it's common knowledge some do it. But as to the percentage, I'm not too sure what he's saying. I don't know the metrics or the yardstick he's using to say that. Considering the fact that he said he's into it, he might... You know, he might have done a research or know the people he's into with
but
them.
you know, Ochame Kwame said something. He says he listens to him, and then he went like, but if you have your circle of friends, you know, who you happen to do with or you happen to know are into that one, you don't use that as a general conclusion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Because the percentage, I'm sure he still can't substantiate 90% actually.
Maybe the people closest to him is what's making him
Then we should
think.
look out for his friends. I hope Abadam is not one of his friends. Chris, thank you so much.
Thank you very
always
much,
is a pleasure to have you on the white carpet. Well, it's been a pleasure having you with us here on the white carpet. I'm so grateful every time you spend your time with us. You can always catch a repeat of the white carpet on Sundays at 9 p.m. But of course, let me say thank you to David. You've been fantastic. To all the crew, Tosh, Dennis. Thank you all. Who else? Brad Paul. Thank you so much. Of course, Mr. and Mrs. Fiawu, congratulations to you, and make sure that you go so deep into every issue of marriage. Let me end here with a special rendition of Ochiame's Small Small that he did in the course of the week on our channel, on our AM show, on I think it was on the 24th. Ochiame and One Love spent a special moment and did the special rendition of Small Small. Enjoy that, and when we come back, make a date with us same time next week for another edition. My name is Gladys Osei Oredu.
Me ni kobo mi wo vision be famie mama pressure na mi nye be hamie classy girl she a boy ya kalanda da hu obejine nya le joy ya kapinta da hu etwam the sentin call ya loving da hu se me class ni nu ya lecture me we nya Bugatti na chopper traffic check na tia maswa to jade na rapper track hit na me swag lift ya I show you how to party, but before then, young me a Gary, young for your trot, young me a sorry.
The White Carpet was brought to you by
Airtel, the smartphone network.